Wakey, 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 makey, chat. It's time for some Vtuber bullshit. It's always. Hello, everybody. Good morning. How are you? Wakey, wakey. It's time for you to wake the fuck up because I'm on some. Hello, everybody. How's it going? My God, man. Why will they not leave Ironmouse alone, dude? Why do they constantly fucking bother Ironmouse, dude? I swear to God, he's done absolutely nothing to be incorrect. What? I'm sorry, what? Okay, I guess we better call Nax. I haven't seen how many for...
Come.
I mean, guys, if you're an Nax enjoyer, I mean, that's fine. I'm not judging you, but maybe, pull back a little bit, you know? Like, take him out on a date first. Like, oh my God, guys, like, give him a little bit of a break first. My goodness gracious. Because when you become big, people want to take you down. Yeah, that's so true. But in this case, it's not like she's done anything bad, you know what I mean?
I can't believe Red has done this.
What did Red do? Wait, Red? Are you talking about Red the Wolf? What did he do? He's just existing. Oh my God. Yeah, you know, Kage, I don't think I ever have an answer to that question, but you know what? I can at least tell you about what's going on with Ironmouse and how people are wishing horrible, horrible things upon her. I'm not gonna show the actual like stuff, right? Because I blurred it out when I posted it, but God, it's awful. It's awful. Yep. The best Ouya cat ever created. The catnick. Wait, did they have loaves of bread? Did they have loaves of bread on their ship? Why don't they have like cream or something like that? With harassment on Ironmouse, so surely someone is obsessed. I mean, I don't know if this is I'll give you a little bit of context that I found out the other day, because this might play a part into it, but we will talk about who I think are the harassers.
Use
I don't think it's the same people though.
Milliampere's voice on nags that will work.
Oh yes, absolutely. Do you not have loaves of bread on your ship? I mean, I'm not like driving around a ship or anything. Like, I'm not driving around a ship or anything. So why would I just have loaves of bread? Yeah, Red. I think somebody's got a problem with you, Red. In my chat, I don't even know what you did. I'm just like, why are y'all upset with Red? What happened with him, bro? Like, by the way, chat, I'm so sorry yesterday. I did have to end suddenly, but I will let you know off stream. I beat Dynablade. Yes, I beat him. Guys, I really hate to blame like lag or something like that, but like very genuinely, on mine the game was kind of like lagging a little bit. So I think it might be because of Watado. Watado doesn't really play nice with other games and stuff like that. But I beat it on my third try after I got to phase 2. I think it was just a lag, guys. But awesome game. I really enjoyed it. I don't know why, but this game literally started at like 0, and then by the time you got more towards the end of the game, it was like at maybe a 4, but the last 2 bosses cranked it up to fucking 10. Oh my God. Like, those last bosses were absolutely nuts, guys. I mean, I don't know exactly what happened, but yeah, I was in there getting a migraine. I could feel it coming on. My vision was getting kind of splotchy, so I'm really, really sorry that there's also post-nerf bosses where they nerfed them. I mean, they were ridiculous. Like, half the stuff you can't even, like, parry your block. Like, it was just, like, it was ridiculous. But we got it nonetheless. It worked out. Big W. So tomorrow, chat, I was planning on playing Dynablade. I don't know what we're going to do. I might game. I might play guitar tomorrow. I'm not really sure. I'm kind of figuring it out. But I'll let you guys know when I ultimately decide. But most importantly, guys, I was not able to get to this dono from DB, so I'm adding it now. $360. What the fuck is wrong with you, DB? What the hell, bro? What the hell? Oh my God. Bro, why? What? Oh my god. Yeah, they nerfed them like the smoke screen optional dynamo for the second to last boss. Coming in there so heavy use this spam breath attacks and wider AoEs. Oh, gotcha. But what the fuck? Thank you so much, DB. I appreciate you. I'm so sorry. Genuinely so sorry. I had a migraine. Coming on. Kind of boss us used to freeze you. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm so sorry, DB. I literally had to step away because I was just getting a migraine. I was getting the splotches and everything, but thank you so much. Adding 6 hours to the timer. I want everybody to take a moment and celebrate DB. That is crazy, bro. Thank you so much for the $360 dono. Wow, this fuck, dude. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Genuinely, I'm so sorry. Thank you so much. The migraine was coming on. I did get to it quick enough with medicine, so I was good to go. Then we beat Dynablade. So, tomorrow, guys, maybe you can help me, but, oh, it was great, Trico. I had a wonderful meet and greet. Actually, so big, it was crazy. They had to cut the line. I was actually utterly shocked. Yeah, it was crazy, but I had a wonderful Offkai. How about you? So, chat, tomorrow we're either going to play Halo or we're going to do guitar. What do you guys want to do? Been a while since I played guitar, so that might be fun. Also, let me get some phlegm out. Hold on a second. Well, why you guys tell me what you want to do? Maybe we can run a poll mods. I took some allergy meds yesterday, so that should help a lot. I got the mic like 4 people before me. Yeah, it was like, dude, they were like hard cutting it, which I mean, I don't mind. I already went over like 5 minutes, so I completely understand. But hi Rex, what's up? Thank you for following. Welcome in. Yeah, I took some allergy meds. It was getting really bad. When are we getting that as merch? Phlegm? Just like a bottle of elara phlegm? Ew, that'd be disgusting. When it get all like gross in like a bottle? Ew, no, not that sounds fucking horrible. Oh my god. Yeah. I wanted a fucking elara phlegm for my merchandise, bro. This is the worst day of my life. That is so sad. Can we get 5 gifted subs? Womp womp.
This guy stinks!
Yeah, it'd be like a little biodome in there, you know, like it'd be gross. Yeah, I've been fighting the phlegm quite a lot. Especially over the past couple of days. I think it's just allergies and of course talking every day, but I think I'm gonna rest my voice a lot today, chat, because I'm gonna be honest with you guys. We do not have a lot of news. Very short news day, but nonetheless, I got some things I want to talk about, so we're gonna dive into it. Grow your own elara at home. Yeah, grow your own elara ecosystem. Oh my god, that's disgusting. Please see how that is. I get post-nasal drip from allergies. I hate that. I hate that so much. All right, let's run the poll, guys. We did the mods run the poll. Oh, okay, the mods did run the poll. Okay, so guys, let me know what you want to do. If you want to play Halo or play guitar, let me know the results. I do have to practice a few songs for debuts, so you guys can hear them a little bit early if you come to the debut tomorrow. It's overwhelming good guitar, that's what I thought. It's been a long time since I played, well, I mean, on stream at least. I have two songs that I'm going to be playing for debuts, so we'll practice tomorrow. Play Halo on guitar. Okay, I got you. I mean, I could do that. Yeah, I haven't played it in a while, but I could learn it real quick. Yes, my outfit debut is coming up August 15th. I have a lot more for you in the coming days about all that. Are we going to get you playing Pregnant Sonic? Hell no. Hell no. Yeah, there's Halo campaign evolved. They added like new levels. They redid like the original Halo. Really fun, Zinvirus. You did give me your own pet Elara. Just feed her a monster, give her some algae drink to play. Elara, you can definitely need to rest some if possible. I definitely will today. I've been going at it pretty hard the past couple days, but yeah, I'll rest today because today's news will definitely be quite a bit shorter. I'm nervous about the infamous Vtubers returning, not looking forward to it. Well, I'll tell you who it is, Skull. It's Mia. Remember the VTuber that was outed for, well, I mean, not really outed, they admitted it, but how they cheated on their partner? Yes, they are actually back. No, not Cha-Cha. Yo, what's up, Never? How are you, cutie? Yeah, this is about Mia, the VTuber that ended up cheating on their partner, got outed for it. Yeah, ultimately they are back, so we will talk about that. God damn it, Kirby! Flip kick, Kirby! Flip kick, Kirby! Come here, Kirby! Wham! No, not Miyazu, Mia. Yeah, Mia. Very, very different. Not the Sonic VTuber. Hell no. No. I did too that cheated, so I don't know what this time. Yeah, I'll show you a little bit of I pulled Rima's video because I didn't put out a video about that, but Rima did, so I'll show you a little bit of that so you can get a little TLDR. Yeah, this VTuber ended up cheating on their partner. Kind of just I don't know, they imploded their own brain. They decided to just quit having a VTuber, everything like that. It was kind of odd. Yeah, kind of odd.
Rimaya Woo.
Yeah. What was that, TTS? So disappointed me, like, they seemed so cheating before cheating was revealed. Sure, I mean, like, my thing about cheating is that's a very personal thing, right? So I think that if you want to judge them for that, obviously that's your own prerogative, but I feel like they shouldn't have left VTubing just because they got outed for cheating. I mean, obviously it's a bad thing and you should face the repercussions of that on a personal level, but I don't think, like, you should lose your whole VTubing career because you cheated, right? I mean, yeah, some stuff should stay personal, and sadly with this one, it did not. In 9 months with this weird elf lady, also sorry to know about Offkai. Nah, you're totally good. Thank you for even coming by, Zito. How are you? Yep. That's literally how the TTS sounded. Yeah, I'm sad that we missed you though, Zito, but no worries, sweetheart. I got to see a lot of friends, and first getting to see Tuppy was definitely a highlight as well. Yeah, I mean, like, don't get me wrong, cheating is very wrong, obviously. As somebody that's been cheated on, it's very horrible, but what I will say is it's definitely a personal thing, right? Obviously, this getting outed wasn't something that Mia really wanted, but nonetheless, it did happen. They admitted to it, and they decided, I mean, I'll be honest, they pretty much canceled themselves. I'm like, why? But it be what it be. Now, a lot of people, of course, are giving them a lot of flack for cheating, which is fine, right? I think if you're a cheater, you should get flack for that. Like, I'm gonna be so real. If you cheated, and you're bad to your partner, there's never an excuse, right? Like, just leave, or find a way to communicate to your partner. But, you know, if people want to give personal grief, that's whatever, right? But ultimately, they are coming back. I never cheat on you, Rima. I mean, a lot. Bro, well, you're not cheating on me. Like, go watch Rima. She's awesome. Like, she does a great job reporting, you know? Like, you definitely watch Rima. She has a lot of really good stuff to say. Being canceled over, like, friendships and relationships, ending without her being, like, so I feel like it's taken so far now on social media. Yep, absolutely never. People will, I feel like people play a lot of the moral high ground on a lot of stuff. And it's like, it's not even needed, you know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, you can be mad at somebody for cheating, but again, I don't think, like, trying to cancel them for that is worth it. Now, it is people that are sexually assaulting people, you know, robbing people, or, I don't know, like, things like that, right? Obviously, that's a very different, very different, you know, thing, gravity of a situation. I don't know if I'd watch a fox VTuber. She's not a fox, she's a horse! She's a horse! Come on, guys, come on. Rima's definitely not a fox. She's a horse. Very clearly, guys. Just look at her. I will have adults in my area don't. I mean, most people don't. It treats them with nuance. In general, understand the difference between, like, social, like social responsibility and also, like, your responsibility as a creator. Those are two different things, right? Did Ironmouse get harassed for existing again? Yep. Literally, she got harassed for just fucking existing. It's awful. This one is probably the most, blatantly disgusting one I've seen in a long time. I mean, obviously, I've seen some very horrible things said towards Ironmouse, but this one in particular, guys, it's really, really gross. Really, really gross. She just needs to delete Twitter. Who, Ironmouse? Well, this even come from Twitter. That's the problem. Yeah, that's the issue. This came from a very large scale hack. So Fox VTuber once with a cat life consuming. That's cute. As someone with epilepsy and Asperger's, I don't need that kind of stress in my life. Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, I mean, I would encourage all of you to just straight up delete Twitter if you don't need it. But in this case, most people need it for business. Like, I need it for my business, right? I think Ironmouse really uses Twitter that much. Right. I'm sure somebody else, you know, runs it for. So somebody get harassed off the internet from Norway. Just for giving general complaints about a country they lived in. That's insane. I can't believe that Lara doesn't even know that Rima's a fox. She's not a fox, she's a horse! Learn your Rima lore, bro! I wish I could know this on Twitter. Yeah, like us, you get it right because you're a VTuber. Like, you have to use it for your branding and actually like being out there and getting stuff done. Like, you need Twitter, right? And it's very annoying because I would delete my Twitter in a heartbeat. Now, to be fair, I have a very large account, so it's kind of harder for me even more to step away, but God, dude, I would do it in a heartbeat if I didn't need it. If she's a fox, why does she look like Uma Musa? Exactly! Darth understands! Lara's a dwarf, right? Clueless. I'm not a dwarf! I don't even qualify as a dwarf! I'm taller! Let me into the chat like Gibby from the ceiling, just like boom! Turns to the VTuber struck down on YouTube. As you just said, MSAI not knowing what it's doing like usual. We'll get into it, ruling. I have a lot. Again, I'll have to show you about that, but ultimately I'll let you decide what you think about it. As he comes from a play where horses are called foxes. Walk's a liar. Walk's a liar. Never believe this guy. This walk guy tells you something, guys. Never listen to him. He's lying to you directly. You big fucking liar. Rima is a horse. Speaking of Rima, that clip of Rima getting friendzoned. Fire chat for parent lives right through my head. I don't think I've seen that one. Some people just need to grow up, log off, go read the book. Read a book. The internet can make losers act full. True. My Twitter account is small, and I use it mainly for posting my drawings, writing lore stories, and post-commission artworks, right? I mean, like, if you're never really on it and you're just posting your own, like, stuff, I mean, that's fine, right? But, I mean, like, I'll tell you something funny, right? I posted something the other day, right? It was very clear-cut, like, this is bad, right? And then people started bashing me about something completely unrelated to what I was talking about. I'm like, what? Like, what? Why are you bringing this up? Like, you know what I mean? It was crazy. It's just the nature of Twitter in general. Oh, is it starting today? I thought it was tomorrow, Yobi. All right, absolutely no spoilers, but tell me how it is, all right? Every social media platform would be a toxic cesspool. Well, like, I don't know. I mean, I do understand to a point that Twitter is, like, pretty nuts, but it's really bad compared to a lot of other ones, you know what I mean? And you gotta remember, like, I'm constantly on social media looking around on Reddit, YouTube, looking at all of the stuff going on in the VTuber space, and I will tell you 100%, Twitter is the worst one. See, like, I feel like Blue Sky has, like, a lot of, like, this schizo posting, whereas, like, Twitter is genuinely just, like, angry people all the time, you know? Have you ever been a deer? Lacey, what the fuck does that have to do with what we're talking about? But, like, Twitter is never great to begin with, but things have gotten supercharged since Must took over, yeah. I mean, honestly, like, it's right. Very much so. It comes from, ever since Must took over, that happened, guys. That really did happen. I hate to say it. I really miss pre-Elon Twitter. It used to be so much better, in my opinion. Only use Twitter for two reasons. Art and memes. Like this one video of a guy welding something in the sparks in a metal. He is working on someone burnt. Oh, wow. I don't think I've seen that. Yeah, like, I mean, even for me, like, on a personal level, my account used to get so much more, like notice, right? Like, I don't know what happened, but ever since there was, like, a transition, my account is, like, dead compared to what it used to be. I used to get literally, like, I post a meme and get, like, thousands of likes. Like, it was so weird. Like, now everything is not the same, which, I mean, it's fine. It's it's whatever, it's Twitter, so I don't really care that much, but I just find it to be interesting, you know. I am trying to chug my throat coat this morning, guys. Something AI SEO optimization changes the algo, right? I mean, like, obviously I've adjusted. I still get lots of views and stuff on my things, right? I post memes and they do really well still, but I don't know. I feel like it was more often back in the day. Now it's not quite the way a throat coat. No, I said throat coat. I need my throat coat cheap because it helps me. Honestly, it's the only reason I've been able to keep going into some of them. Wasn't Twitter shit before Muscle? I don't know, Dan. I mean, in my experience, Twitter was not that bad before him. It really, really wasn't. In my experience, I mean, I'm sure other people are probably like, yeah, no, it was awful, but I don't know. I never really experienced that too much. Now it feels like a throat coat is tea. It's meant to support your throat health. I drink it literally every stream. Yeah, it really, really helps me. But what I will say about Twitter overall is like it feels like more everything is more outrage driven than anything that has to do with like anger or being upset at something. There's not a lot of good news, right? Certain quarters of Twitter bad, but the site was a complete hellhole. I think today's Twitter over moderated to reform us. I still don't survive, but at least people can voice an opinion. I mean, I don't really know about the over moderation, so yeah, I just don't know. It'd be hard for me to speak out about that. But I just feel like anything that's really negative does better, right? My version of throat coat is tea and a load of chips. I don't know why, but it somehow works. A load of chips, doesn't it get stuck in your throat? Like, I feel like it would bother me. What's up, KJ? How are you? I have no idea how to say your name, so you're KJ now. Congratulations. Yeah. I have no idea how to say your name. Oh, goodness. It was just the algo changes make it so interaction caused the algo to go on. Oh, this is all you want to see what some people we kept interacting with causing algo to, yep, definitely like this. Yeah, and I really don't like that at all. I feel like I used to see a lot more of my followers, like people like I followed or followed me. I would see them a lot more. Now I just, nope, not at all. Just not out there anymore, dude. But you know what's really extra cursed, guys? I have a question for all of you. And I need your help for this, guys. This is a very important question that I was asking last night. I'm sorry in advance because I might just unleash true horrors upon all of us with this one. But Crowley, what is your Arby's order? Oh no, Chad. We're cooked. We're cooked, Chad. I need to know. I need to know, chat. She has this crazy order for all of this other shit, so I need to know about Arby's. No. Guys, I just need to know about the Arby's, okay, guys? I just need to know, like, Arby's is good when you're craving genuine junk, but it doesn't taste bad.
What you just said.
No, it's bad, bro.
Is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in
Somebody
your rambling,
rip shit. Oh my
response
god.
were you even close to anything that could
I
be
deserve
considered a
I
rational
deserve that.
thought.
I deserve that. It's like
Everyone
I deserve
in
that
this
shit. I
room
deserve that.
is now dumber for having listened
Yep.
to it. I award you no points.
Guys, I need to know.
And may God have mercy
I need
on
to
your soul.
know. I need to know, Chad. I need to know.
You didn't drink your milk.
Should I?
You're going to eat small and spend it forever if you keep using that stupid excuse!
Shut up! I don't have to drink it if I don't wanna!
Look, guys, I need to know so that way I can make other Arby's people try to eat it. If Crowley hits his Elara has to try it. Bro, I'm not trying Crowley's Arby's order. Fuck that, I would literally pass away. Elara asking this and Crowley is like, I'm trying to have a tsunami with a toy bucket because she got it from Timothy. Nah, please, chat, please. Nah. Oh my god, we have to call it that. I would eat the Krelbies. Krelbies. Not the Krelbies order. Oh my god. Yeah, it's not the McCrelly, it's the Krelbies. Give me some of that Krelbies, baby. Oh my god, that's disgusting. Okay. Here's the reason that I actually asked this, chat. There's a good reason. So I actually asked this question because I'm hoping that Crowley will say, oh, hell no, I don't eat at Arby's. That's disgusting. And I'm like, thank God somebody else feels the same way. I'd be forced to find out Crowley's Arby's order you have to eat it. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. There is no amount of subs that you can pay me to eat the fucking McCrelly. There's absolutely no way. Remember this when you're on the toilet, Laura? You brought this one yourself. Dude, I'm not eating this. I'm not eating the McCrelly. Why are you guys telling me you regret it? I'm not eating it. We did not want this Pandora's box to be opened. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I needed to know. Wait, what is Fifi's Taco Challenge? I haven't heard of that one. Hey, can I make my own challenge? The Elara, and it says 2 gallons of whole milk. Like, bro, what are you talking about? That's so much food. Like, I've only seen one person legitimately actually eat all that. Yeah, I've only seen Veli finish it. Yeah, wait, what is Fifi's Taco Bell? Wait, I just had a scary thought. What if she's never had Arby's and you inadvertently make her try? Oh god, she's gonna die. No. Oh god. Well, it has to be 2 whole gallons of milk because I think that's pretty clear. I guess to why that is. Yeah, guys, come on. I mean, I think that's very, very clear as to why that is. In the Elara meals, 2 gallons of milk and 2 extra salted pork chops. Oh my god. Holy gooner bait, bro. You know, quick question. If you actually came into my stream and typed that, wouldn't a gooner bait have worked? And especially on you? Did you just gooner bait yourself? Like, how exactly does that work? Yeah, like, so you click on a stream and then you're like, oh, holy gooner bait, but then you like type in my chat to talk about gooner bait, which means that regardless of whether you think it's gooner bait or not, you just wasted your time. I just felt the urge to type it. I think I'm losing brain cells. Like, I felt the urge to type it. So you feel like, time out. So you genuinely feel like that the urge to type it doesn't equate to the fact that you still shut up in my stream and type holy gooner bait, so you fell to the gooner bait, and the urge to that gooner bait was you falling to the gooner bait. This man's trying to ultra instinct dodge his urges. What's his gooning like? Oh my gracious, welcome in, I hope you're doing great. By the way, we do this all the time here at my stream, so nothing personal, we're just having fun with you. Hope you're doing great though, welcome in. Hey, you know they say, come for the booba, pay for the personality. Or personalities, I don't know which one it is yet, I haven't figured it out. So we're going for Lara, eat everything on the menu at Arby's. School, yes, I actually already had to do that. I have that scheduled for, before I leave on vacation, so I have a little setback, so I kind of waiting, but it's gonna happen soon. It's gonna happen soon. Don't worry. Yeah, that was her year some of them. Guys, what are we gonna do when we get 2 years of some of them? Yeah, we gotta figure out something for 2 years of some of them. The 4x4 In-N-Out burger. Honestly, I've been trying to finish that. I love burgers, bro. I love burgers. I'm talking about beefy butthole blast meal. 3 Doritos, Locos, Tacos, Supreme, 1 cheesy gordita crunch, 1. Oh fuck, I lost it. Anyway, it looked pretty good. Somebody asked her about the Taco Crelly. I've seen the Taco Crelly already. Yeah, I've seen the Taco Crelly already. That Jack Vtuber is the reason why gender gets a bad rep in so many communities. Jack Vtuber? Who are you talking about? Are you talking about the one that was in Discord that we were talking about? Yeah, I haven't really reported on that guy yet. I'm waiting for like a... If it's what I think you're talking about, there's like a document about to come out about him. I'm waiting to, for the document to come out. Rex's Hamburgers in Albuquerque is the best. It's a local spot too. Bro, that sounds so good, honestly. Really is the worst version of McCrelly. It's the breakfast version. Oh god, I've seen that one too. They're all awful. Yeah, fuck all that, dude. All right, chat. I hope you're ready to get into some news, but first up, I need a little bit of hype, guys. So here we go. Let's get some hype with some ripping and tearing some news. Everybody type news. Wait, that is not the right video. Let's try that again. Let's get some news, baby. Not enough of you are typing news. Everybody type news right now. Type the news right now. Put it in the chat. Okay, that's better. All right, let's get into a little bit of, course, VTuber news, guys. And I have a lot that I want to talk about with all of you. However, I do want to hop first, of course, in advance and suspensions. Let me get a drink of my tea here really fast. Hey, happy birthday, leader. Oh my god, you're Unk now. Congratulations. Alright, so first up, guys, let's talk about a little bit of YouTube issues, bans and suspensions, all that good stuff. First up, guys, as Mono Monette from Before Rhyme. I gotta take a look at this, guys. So, what happened? Unfortunately, guys, their video is now ineligible to earn. Why is that? Well, looks like they got a copyright claim by themselves. That is right, guys. Mono Monette was actually copyright claimed by themselves. I don't understand why YouTube cannot fix this, dude. Like, you would think they would clearly identify that you have multiple channels and realize that it's your stuff. Typically, you funnel your AdSense into one, like, place, like one AdSense. So you would think that they would be like, yeah, what the hell is this? I've had this exact same thing happen to me as well. But it just shows the level that AI actually is right here. Within the YouTube moderation, it says very, very poor, guys. Crazy stuff. However, unfortunately, guys, Angel Steps having to deal with a bit of ASMR issues. Of course, going on to say, so my video for the relay is gone temporarily, and I've been given my first community guideline strike. But I'm a bit confused on this, because the claim is my in-screen. Is it too scandalous? Only guess here is because the pajama dress is kind of pink. They think I'm nude. YouTube, please remove the strike and return my video. Where here's Angel Steps. Here is the ending screen. I mean, honest guys, I don't see any problem with this, right? Again, it's a 1956, which is at the end of the video. So why would you get hit with a nudity and sexual content policy hit? I do really hope she appeals this. This is absolutely ridiculous, guys. Again, YouTube AI moderation being ridiculous. As always, I hope that he gets a return. If not, guys, please take a moment maybe to go at Team YouTube on this. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. In other news, let's go dive down here to debuts, graduations, and all that good stuff, guys. And I do want to talk about, first up, what's going on here with Mama Vale. Mama Vale actually saying cheers to Konsetsu on his birthday. If you don't know about Konsetsu, guys, that is Silvervale's brother, who sadly passed away very recently. I was very sad. I actually got my gamer subs a card for V card, and it was the one with Mama Vale and Silvervale and Khan on it. I just got in the mail yesterday. Very, very, stark reminder of mental health. So, guys, always take a moment to check on your friends and family. But, yeah, very, very sad, guys. Wanted to at least, show this off again and give, of course, Silvervale and Mama Vale some love. Another news as well, guys. I'm also going to talk about what's going on with Sapiri, or you might better remember Sapiri as Siri, guys. Siri actually was the original name of this creator. However, they decided to rename to, sorry, I probably said this right. Sapiri, oh no, I did say it right. Oh my god, I said a name right, let's fucking go. This is Sapiri, formerly known as Siri, who decided to rebrand their name. But if you prefer a nickname in English, you're more than welcome to call me Sep or Seppi. I think they're both rather lovely. Many of you know me as Siri, though that was never actually my first online name. Originally streamed under Siri to avoid confusion with the Apple voice assistant. I suddenly changed the spelling to Siri and kept it. Over time, it became synonymous with my Vtuber identity, and I'm deeply grateful for all the wonderful memories always shared together under that name. Yeah, exactly. You might want to check that held and freeze over, right? Of course, she says, some of you may not know me by this, because I rarely speak about my family, but I am a haifu. My father's Japanese, while my mother's side of family is Egyptian. Although I'm incredibly proud of both sides of my heritage, and it's Egyptian culture, history, traditions, and family that has shaped much of my upbringing. That is why whenever I speak about ancient Egypt, it isn't simply because I think it's aesthetically beautiful. It is home. So, Coptic is the final historical stage of the ancient Egyptian language. Today is preserved primarily as a, I have no idea how to say this, I can't say that word, what the fuck is that? Language of the Coptic Orthodox Church, making a remarkably bridge between the language of ancient Egypt and the Egypt of today. One of the things I hope to do through my content is to remind people that Egypt's story did not simply end with the pharaohs. It continued to evolve and still lives on through its people, language, faith, and tradition. The name Sabiri is associated with silver, not merely the metal itself, but the poetic idea of something silvery, radiant, precious, enduring, and quietly beautiful. So, she is going on to, of course, kind of represent her heritage a little bit, which I think is wonderful. So, I appreciate the name change. I hope you guys will still be able to support formerly Siri. I'm now known as the Piri. So, very cool. Liturgical, gotcha. It is preserved primarily as the liturgical language of the Coptic Orthodox Church. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's a tough word. That's a tough word. What's up, Iris? How are you? So very cool, of course. I'll go give the period lots of love. Yeah, very, very nice. I actually enjoy that a lot. Definitely to align more with their culture. I think that's amazing. Another news as well, guys. Contel says, Fluffers, tonight we steal the moon. And of course, she did get her 5 million watch hours. Twitch, you love that so much. Congratulations to her. Absolutely incredible, guys. Yeah, super duper cool. Of course, another news, guys. So let's talk about some hiatuses coming up. Yeah, I think it's a smart move, but of course, I do want to go check in here with Izumi, who has to talk about their hiatus, guys. So let's hear what I have to say and what exactly is going on. Well, that did not work at all. What the fuck? I'm trying to copy paste this and it will not copy paste. Oh my god. I will start again. There we go.
Announcement regarding the streaming activities of Izumi Teeny. Not going away. Just temporarily stepping back. I will always be here. You may catch a few streams out of me yet. Thank you for reading and thank you endlessly for always cheering for me.
Yeah, I really love when my shit doesn't work, right? But they are going on a streaming hiatus. This is starting in the middle of August. I'll be taking a temporary hiatus from streaming a solo content creation on the Teeny account. The end date of my solo content hiatus is currently unknown. I'm stating solo content specifically because likely I'll still streaming spaces with Vivaria, labs, events, conventions, well as Teeny content alone overall. Reason I've been offered a new job opportunity that'd be very silly to let me pass by. I'm being very brave and diving in head first. So definitely a good reason for hiatus, nothing bad. It's all about a job opportunity, guys. In other news, we talked about Lorelai Locke last stream going on break. Well, I don't know exactly what happened, guys. I went snooping a little bit. I couldn't find anything, but Lorelai Locke went on to say, everything has been taken down from my channels. I don't be going private here. I'm disappointed by the behavior of others, but I shouldn't be surprised. Because of this, I must take my leave earlier than planned. Take care of yourself. Okay. I don't know exactly what happened, guys. Again, I looked for the context. I couldn't find any myself. But she did go on hiatus a bit earlier, which is very, of course, disappointing. I'm wishing her the best. I have no idea what happened, guys. Yeah, very fucked up. I've been taking a lot of breaks, guys. I'm trying to drink a lot of fluids to clear my throat. Yeah, probably somebody just being a shithead. Another news, guys. Nui also going on indefinite hiatus. Going on to say I've been thinking about this for a while now, but I believe that I need to take a step back from content creation for a while. Between my marriage falling apart because of my husband's repeated infidelity. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. A return to a job that I hate. My mental health has been non-existent, and I've not been in a state to stream. I've been struggling a lot with thoughts of unaliving, and I really need time to myself to try and work through everything. I'm so sorry, Nui. That's awful. I don't know when I'll be back, but I do know these past 5 years, these New Year's has been the best years of my life. I deeply cherish all the amazing friends that I made. Thank you for everything. Yeah. Nui was on Tea Time a long time ago. Man, I'm so sorry, Nui. I'm really, really sorry to hear that. Yeah, I hope things improve. And please take care of yourself, first and foremost, of course. Also, guys, we're going to talk about Ghostly Sage, who says, about 6 weeks ago, this is actually real, chat, so it's not like when I first read it, I was like, is this like a funny? But I'm like, oh my god, no, this actually happened and it's really horrible. About 6 weeks ago, I accidentally dropped a KitchenAid stand mixer on my head. Since then, I've been dealing with chronic migraines and seizures, and my doctors have not cleared me to work. Because of that, I'll be taking hiatus from Twitch until I receive a clean bill of health. Yeah, I mean, that's awful, chat. That's awful. What the fuck? Yeah, absolutely awful. They said it hasn't been an easy decision. My last stream ended with me having a seizure on stream. I know so many of you have told me I shouldn't be embarrassed, and I appreciate it more than you know. But truthfully, it's incredibly embarrassing for me, and there's absolutely no chance I'm going to risk putting myself or all of you through that again. My health has to come first, so... Obviously, of course, something very, very serious has happened. Yeah, you got like a concussion or something, so please take care of yourself. We'll wait for you to go see Sage, and wishing you all the best. Yeah, I mean, that's wild. Another news, guys, I do want to talk about Tana Nona. This is Tana Nona. Pretty large YouTuber, of course, with 141,000 subscribers. Has some really awesome music, of course, some covers like of Your Idol, or Rewrite the Stars. Very, very well known. Well, unfortunately, guys, they have one on to graduate. That is it, guys. They are done. First, I go on to say thank you for being there and accompanying me on my graduation day. Thank you for all the unwavering support you've given me over the years. The time we spent together was real precious, and I will cherish these memories as the most grateful part of me. Yeah, very sudden. You've been there in the best and hardest times, and that's something I will never forget. From now on, please continue to support JKT48. That's the group that she's leaving. Especially Pia, Mara, and Isha, who are still here until the very end. I trust you can still give them the same encouragement and love you once gave me. Always take care of your health, and don't forget to take care of each other. I, Tana Nona, will be taking my leave. See you next time. Very, very sad, very sudden. But they are wrapping it up, guys. So again, wish them all the best. In other news, we did miss some debuts, guys. So let's go check in here with Emma, who just debuted her brand new outfit. It said, I'm Emma, the Royal Knight Commander, stands ready for battle. Have you completed your quest? Brave adventure, and of course, here is her brand new outfit. Looks fantastic. Yeah, I've always loved her design so much. It looks incredible. So congrats, Emma, on the brand new stuff. Yeah, holy underboob. In other news as well, guys, very unexpected, but if you're a Nurasama fan, you might recognize this particular person that we're going to talk about, who sadly did step away from the Nurasama community, but is very well known. This is Annie, guys. Annie is back. They actually did a debut for a brand new model. I say thank you for coming to my impromptu debut. Happy to finally reveal this model. Annie actually stopped streaming back in January. I was very sad to see them go very suddenly. Of course, I know they had to step away from the Neurosama community because of, personal feelings and stuff. But they did go on to explain what happened. So let's take a listen, guys. Yep, after 6 months, she is back. Sorry, is it muted for y'all? Okay, I got you. Don't worry. Don't worry, guys. I got you. Yeah, I got you. I got you. Don't worry, guys. I got you. I forgot. So, well, the reason this happens is because I'll open a window, a new one, but I have to reselect the source every time. Yeah, I have to reselect the source every time.
I've been very depressed.
Everybody freak out.
Experiencing technical
Everybody lose your mind. Everybody give the 1,000 subs apiece.
I've been
Okay, we're all
depressed.
clear. Great. All right, hit the red button.
Everybody panic. Yeah, my guys all panic and everyone's like panic. Anyway, here you go, guys. This is what I recently happened with Annie, guys.
I'm very depressed. And it hit the point of where I needed to get on meds. Because I've been depressed for many years, right? Like, everyone knows that. But I've never been medicated. So I had to get on medication. And holy fuck, getting on medication was making me basically a vegetable. The few first months I didn't do really anything except like sleep a lot. And yeah, I was gonna get depressed and in pain and everything. That's why I didn't stream. I thought I would come back earlier, but I thought that I should just...
Yeah, guys, I will tell you, depression is absolutely no joke, of course. Certain meds will affect you really harshly. But ultimately, I'm very glad she did get medicated because obviously it's going to help her, right? But there's some adjustments. Sometimes you got to go back and get different medication, etc. So, like, it's a whole thing, right? But I'm very glad to see her back. We definitely missed her. She's a great, wonderful creator, too.
If the meds help me first and stabilize myself first before I get back. And I think I'm at the point where I think I'm better.
That's good.
I think I'm better. I think the meds are working. Luckily, I'm on depression meds.
That's really good to hear. She feels like they're working now. I mean, she did say to take some time off to kind of get used to it, but nonetheless, yeah, depression is very, very serious. And I'm sure this medication is going to help her in the long run. So I'm very glad to hear that. We've been wondering what's been going on with her. Obviously, very, very serious case of stuff. So wishing her all the best. But Annie is back, guys, with her brand new model. Looks incredible. So, guys, let's talk about some events coming up. And then we'll talk about some debuts for all of you to know. But looks like Flora has a special Natsu Matsuri event coming up. Let's take a look, guys. I think this is almost like a week-long, like, type ordeal. It's really cool. Yeah, I mean, they have, look, they have, like, multiple days of stuff going on. This is awesome. Very cool. Of course, you got some mixed sponsors here as well, guys. So get ready for that one. It looks very, very fun. Of course, in other news, guys, we're going to talk about some cons going on. And actually, Cinder is going to be appearing IRL at, of course, Otaku-thon in Montreal next weekend. So I've seen some people kind of voicing a little bit of concern about her physical well-being. I'm sure she'll be fine. She'll have bodyguards and stuff like that. But yeah, she's going to be at that event. IRL, guys, which I think is, pretty cool. Obviously, people have feelings about Cinder, and that's fine. Of course, also Vexoria are going to be appearing Saturday digitally for that meet and greet as well. Yeah, very, very cool. And then finally, of course, there are more people, but I'm just gonna point out a few here. Lukagen also as well, gonna be coming to Otakuthon as well. He said it'll be the Stoneforge Tech booth for a virtual meet and greet. Very awesome. So that's going down, guys, Saturday, August 8th. If you want to go take a look, it looks like stuff is going down all day long. Yo, what's up, King Ender? How are you? What's good in this neighborhood, bro? I don't know if there's a lot of good because it's VTuber news, but we'll hope, right? But I will say these meet and greets are really nice. Another news, guys, we are going to be talking about the Queen here a bit, but I'm going to give you a little teaser. Ironmouse actually giving us her own teaser going on to say hello. Looks like we have a brand new model on the way, baby. Let's go. I'm excited. Yeah, okay, so you know King Ender. I'm loving the eye patch, so we will get excited for this one, chat. I'll let you know when it finally does debut. Of course, also taking a look here at Lyra and Lockhart. Lyra and Lockhart debuting their 3D coming from First Stage Production on August 8th, guys. Very, very exciting. Again, write this one down. First, I'll follow up with you guys when we get the official one. Next up, guys, is Zeal Jinjoka from Ninja Sanji, who is debuting their brand new outfit. This is sometime in August. I don't have any more news other than that, but of course, I will let you know the particulars when it gets announced. In other news as well, guys, Sayu actually debuting a brand new model. You know that Deadpool guy? Yeah, he's actually doing something for a male wife Sayu model. 5 years of Sayu this Thursday, July 30th. Here we go, guys. Let's take a look. The male wife. I love it. 2 models. Holy shit. Cute. Very nice. I like the pictures in the background. Yeah, the pictures in the background are super cute. So, anyway, very cool, guys. Lars, you tweeted his new outfit debut August 14th. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I was looking for the date on that. Thank you so much. August 14th, guys. Of course, also we have Uvira, who is the new Spider VTuber debuting the 31st of July. Let's take a look, guys. Look, I like Spider VTubers, maybe not spiders, but the Spooter is here. Counting so I count as a viewer. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Oh, cool. Oh, I love their design, actually. Yeah, kind of like the spider legs are like, you know, like if she had like an abdomen where that would be. That's cool. Oh, has she actually? Yeah, she's cute. Even for Spooter, she's cute. I kind of like the gothic kind of like made like look on this. Just with the spider as well. Very cool. I hate spiders. I'm scared of spiders. I was bitten by a spider when I was a little girl. Had a very, very bad experience. And finally, guys, of course, Maple Chicken gonna be debuting their official beach episode coming up August 8th. Starring at 12 p.m. EST. New outfit, collabs, giveaways, new art, and more, guys. Take a look. Yeah, this is looking awesome. Oh, George is covering the booba. Like, get out of the way, chicken. I need to see the booba. Well, I guess we're getting breasts. It's just chicken breasts, right? Anyway, very, very awesome, of course, for Maple. Good supporter coming up. August 8th, guys. Very, very excited. More Parse would obliterate your mental health, bro. I've watched more Parse. I've reacted to his stuff before. Yeah, I've already reacted to his stuff. And I can also give you guys a little bit of a, you know, teaser myself if you guys would like to look. But coming up on the 15th, guys, is my debut for my bikini model. So I'll give you this. This is all you're getting for now. But that is coming up August 15th at 10 a.m. CST. So you can get excited for that and write that down in your calendar too. Yippee! Yippee! Alright guys, so let's skip down here. I'm gonna take a look at some other updates going on. And I want to talk about. Wait. Okay, no, that's right. So I'm gonna skip down here and talk about a little bit of corporate news. However, guys, this is the first time I've ever had this. I have no Ninja Sanji or HoloLive news to talk about. Isn't that crazy? I have no Ninja Sanji or HoloLive news to talk about, guys. Like I said, gonna be a shorter stream today, but let's go take a look here. Unfortunately, guys, going on with Vsouls. Don't know Vsouls. They are touted as a little sanctuary for small creators, resource, news, and opportunities. Well, something's going down with Vsouls. Looks like they are going to be stopping, I guess, updates, or at least stopping, I don't know, their talent management. But let's take a look, guys.
After a great deal of consideration, Vsouls has made the difficult decision to halt its talent management project for the time being.
Yeah, that's sad.
This means that Vsouls will no longer manage or represent Vtubers as talent. We're incredibly grateful to every creator who placed their trust in us and became part of this chapter. We will always be proud of the time we shared and everything they brought to Vsouls.
I think we need more like genuine management stuff. Yeah, I know, first time for everything, right? I think we need more like genuine like management stuff for people assisting other people. So this is kind of sad, right?
Although one chapter is closing, Vsouls itself is not disappearing.
I mean, it is good.
Moving forward,
it's still sticking around.
We'll be transforming into a community hub created to help small Vtubers and creators find their way. We'll be sharing F2U assets and useful resources, affordable customizables and creator tools, VTuber news and opportunities,
so it sounds like they're just gonna become a
advice
hub.
and guides artists, riggers, and creators worth discovering spaces to network, collaborate and grow together.
Our goal is to make the creator journey feel a little less confusing and a little less lonely. Thank you for supporting Vsouls through every version of what it has been. We hope you'll join us as we begin building a little sanctuary for wandering creators. So wishing the best for them. They seem very good-willed, so I do hope that you support them and looking forward to what they do in the future, guys. In other news as well, guys, Aston Martin actually going on to get a huge big upgrade to their content, guys. If you don't know Aston Martin, they are the race queen VTuber. Well, guys, coming here from Setsuna Production, they say we're excited to announce that Aston Martin is now officially affiliated with Setsuna Production. We're finally working with new talent, and we really can't wait to support our future projects. Keep an eye out for more exciting news soon. Also, this picture is fucking hilarious. The constant fucking destruction. Love that. So, congratulations to her. That is absolutely incredible, guys. Another news, I did want to talk about a concert update, guys. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but if you remember, Nocturne Carnival was something that we talked about a while ago, right? A bunch of idols kind of participating in it, but Butano Pandora went on to say, I was disappointed, sadly, due to some of the on-site scuff, delays with things and issues. My portion of the concert was not shown at all. I'm sorry to anybody who's looking forward to it. I worked really hard and sang a song very special to me. Hopefully I can sing it for you another time. If you don't remember this event, tickets went on sale. This is actually located at the Guild House in San Jose back on July 23rd. So very sad to see, of course. Hopefully she can re-perform this, but seems like with any concerts, I guess there's always scuff. We saw that with the Heroes concert. This one is no exception to that rule as well. So wishing her the best and all that as it goes. In other news, guys, I have a bit of an update here. A little bit more drama than Trick, but let's talk for a second about it. Kumamiko and Starcat. Kumamiko is out of Beastery, and a friendship with Starcat is finished. Beastery is a VTuber group, guys. But Kumamiko has left Beastery, and apparently their friendship with Starcat is ended. Kind of looking here. Starcat Tail Chaser, who is part of Beastery, says, I want to confirm that Kumamiko and I are no longer speaking. I will be disclosing what caused us to separate. I'm heartbroken and mourn the friendship, but I will not go into details. Miko requested that things stay private and not be public, and I'm trying to respect her wishes. Please do not try messaging me to ask what happened. I'm going to keep pushing forward and thank you for supporting me. I remember Kumamiko has a controversial past and also, of course, got brought back up when they were brought on the Anki without any background checks. And ultimately, you know, people were talking about it, she was removed from the event, right? However, Kumimiko now has privated and gone on hiatus, chat. So we really have no idea what is going on with this. So, yeah, I mean, it's sad when friendships die, but I think the bigger thing I want to focus on here is that they were part of this group. Now they're no longer seem to be part of this group. All this stuff has been removed from their, you know, bio, and on top of that, they privated and went on hiatus. So, obviously, we're probably not going to find out what happened, and that's fine, but I thought at least bring it up. I haven't really talked about this VTuber group. If you know, you know, but we'll see what happens, guys. In other news, I want to talk about Offkai. It's my final follow-up for Offkai, guys. I'm just to talk about some things that happened, but, you know, of course, we did get an announcement for Offkai getting next year, April 16th through the 18th. This is much earlier, of course, 2 months earlier than normally held, which is, I mean, it just happened, right? So, I think this is actually smart. I'm going to tell you why these dates are smart. It's because there's so many cons already going on this time of year anyway. A lot of people are having to pick and choose. I think this is actually a really smart choice. So we'll be looking forward to that next year. Of course, Doki says, here's my merch haul for the Doki Shrine. I mean, look at all this Doki merch, dude. That's awesome. Let's see what else we got. ISC says, thank you, Offkai. It's one for the books. Of course, everybody meeting up for her little meet and greet. Century says, this is the most fun I've had at Offkai. Wonderful people, friends stopped by and was able to help out. He made a new friend and was tons of smiles. Tomo says, I was actually at the con in person this time. My first ever con. I was mostly busy with work business. I was cool silently seeing the Umari people in the wild. Very neat. Of course, also we have Petra says, it was absolutely amazing time at Offkai. Thank you, everybody. We'll be doing a proper Nimi shoot next week. Also more to come. Absolutely amazing cosplay as well. Of course, Saikin MD says, thank you, Offkai, for being an amazing audience. Of course, there is their panel going on as well. Just look like a good time, guys. I mean, Ray says, Offkai was incredible. Here's some pictures of Ray. I'm sure you've seen this guy, or at least the meme of Ray before. Very cool. Of course, glasses in the background there. Very, very awesome. It seems like Offkai this year was, I think, what everybody wanted it to be, right? Here, of course, is Deja Vu and Krelly chilling in the same bed together. All around, guys, I gotta say, Offkai, past years have proved a little controversial, right? I would say the fancy thing, of course, was its own controversy. However, overall, it seems like the event has made some very strong adjustments and things are looking up, guys. So, very, very cool to see. Very, very cool to see. And, of course, we have those new dates as well. One thing I want to talk about to kind of, you know, tack onto this, guys, was, I mean, if you remember back on my last stream, we talked about Fiznam. Fiznam actually was, people were calling him, literally they were calling him a pedophile because he liked Made Mint. I'm not even kidding, guys. If you want to, you can go to, watch my, sorry, Kumi, my bad. If you guys want to, I have coverage of this over on my news channel. I released a video. You can go take a look at it. But anyway, basically, TLDR, people were calling Made Mint a lolly, what she's not even a lolly. And they were calling Fiznam a pedophile because he likes Made Mint. Well, Fiznam actually went to Offkai Expo. Of course, he gathered a bunch of Made Mint stuff, which was super cute to see. And actually, Mint ended up, you know, commenting on it, said, whoa, I think this is the good ending, guys. We got the good ending, guys, for Fiznam here. Not only did he get a bunch of nice stuff, people showed him a bunch of support. And of course, even Made Mint commenting on his stuff, his Kami Oshi. Very nice to see. Very, very nice to see. The good ending happened, guys. The good ending happened. In other news, I do want to talk about, oh, I don't think I have the link for it. Rip. Let me see if I can find this really quick. So I do want to talk about a streamer that we had talked about, but I didn't do like a deep dive into the Google Docu. But unfortunately, guys, this is Mia. If you don't know Mia, Mia was a Vtuber that ended up cheating in their relationship over 20 years with a 19-year-old. There is a Google Docu about it, etc., etc. Now, when I covered this, I just said, hey, you know, this was obviously like a private thing. It probably didn't need to come out and be public, but now that it's public, of course, a bunch of people wanted to make some big issues about it. Ultimately, they decided to quit VTubing, guys, which I think they should be, obviously, you know, critiqued for cheating. That's wrong. But again, I feel like this was a private thing that did need to be, you know, some kind of big, grand exhibition, right? But ultimately, it did become that because people, you know, decided to talk about it openly. But Mia actually graduated, guys. Mia quit VTubing because of it. However, that's not entirely the truth because, guys, Mia is actually back. They have changed her channel now to Dance Natural. It's formerly known as Mia Murally. This is not a stream. This is a message to let my community know. I have a Discord server up. If you want to catch live updates, vibe, and miss talking with me. Yes, that VTuber was a cheater. Others that don't want to get associated with me can move on and ignore this and follow me. Pick chat or pin for a Discord link. Don't join about asking about what happened or to cause more drama. Joining is vetted. So there it is. Oh, you saw it the other day? Yeah, this is my my first kind of seeing it. Which, I mean, I think people should obviously be judged for cheating. There's nothing wrong with calling that kind of behavior out. Again, it just seemed to be a grand spectacle. Nope, it was between, of course, the people privately. But nonetheless, I did want to at least inform you they are back. So that's it, guys. Yeah, that's kind of the update on that. I mean, I'm sure some people obviously upset about this. Cheating is gross. I agree with you. Obviously, what they did should be, you know, criticized, but at the same time, I'm not really sure it should have all been made public, but we passed that now. So, another news, guys, I do want to talk about Saba for a moment. However, this isn't like a giant Saba update or anything. I know you guys are, you know, waiting for that one. You know, you're clawing for scraps, but a Saba prototype was actually shown at Comic-Con for a brand new figurine, guys. So we'll see if this happens. This one is actually produced by Belfine, but it does look very, very good. Been a newscaster before. What do you mean by that, sweetheart? Yeah, it looks really, really nice. God forbid people just leave each other alone. Yeah, cheating is scummy, but putting on blast is quite much. I agree with you, Onion. I agree. So, very, very cool. You know, figurine. Hopefully, we will see a little bit more coming out in the future about this, but all I got for you, at least for Saba, guys. I'm sorry. I want to tell you more about Saba, but there's not enough out there, guys. There's really not. In other news, I do want to talk about very briefly this Google Doc, which I will give you, of course, any of the links that you want. We're not going to dive into this, but this is kind of VTuber adjacent, so I did at least want to mention it, but this comes from Lucero, who had a bit of an issue with an artist, guys.
I have noticed a few recent tweets / rumors in regards to Neutral
Yeah, she's
Night,
literally
and after
that
crossing
tiny.
the line with me and others, I had enough.
So this person
I will
apparently
not be
crossing
used
the
like
line.
some tool and be taken for a fool. I tried to contact him to confront him. He is not responding, and therefore I now have no choice but to call him out publicly. The following Google Doc shows the roots of his toxic behavior and the lengths he has gone to harass and stalk others.
Like.
No, I will not answer any questions. No, I am not okay, and my circle will be much, much smaller. I hate doing something like this again, but if no one will dare call him out publicly, I will. If you recognize any of the redacted people in the doc, do not bother them. Same with Neutral, do not harass him, do not spam him or DM him.
I mean, it's really good they're asking for zero harassment. I think that's
frankly,
important.
He already has done enough damage to his credibility and reputation in this community.
So let's go kind of see what the TLDR is about this Google Doc. You know, just some warnings here, but apparently there is stat mentions of unaliving and death, uncomfortable mental topics. I love VTubing community. I never imagined I have to do this. However, my hand has been forced and lines have been crossed. Document is that is named will be a Google Doc exposing, calling out the toxic, creepy, stalk-like, and disgusting behavior of Neutral Night. Here's their app. I'm gonna give you the TLDR. We're not gonna read the whole thing, but you know, if you want the link, let me know. Neutral has always shown a character that is too parasocial, and he's like getting attached romantically to VTubers that catch his interest, stalking them constantly by commissioning the same artists they do, is spam messaging them and calling them to get attention from them while they stream live. I mean, that's a little weird too. Commissioning not safe for work art or scat kink art just as payback for not paying attention to them. What the fuck? I mean, it's literal revenge art. Yeah, that's yucky. You also have extreme mood swings, where at one point he would threaten to unalive people or unalive himself. He seriously needs mental help. Needs to go offline and form some sort of normal life he can scrap together. Because if VTuber communities that I am in will no longer accept him, and artists will blacklist him. Before we begin, I'd like to set some ground rules to make it easier for you to make sure that the document is coherent. I understood that it is a pretty big document, and they go on to talk about how they break this up with different VTubers and themselves as well. I mean, that's crazy. I'll just do like a quick scroll again. I'm not gonna dive into this one, but obviously commissioning stat art like without any like king of that. I mean, that's clearly like kink art, right? I want to see if there was a section about it. Hold on. My friend works in the not safe work industry, and every time they get a scat request, they instantly dislike because their including studio smells like a bathroom. I mean, like that must be like an actual like, you know, like in person, right? We're talking about like art. Yeah, let me see. I want to see if there was any mention of that in particular. I mean, that's like a major plot point, right? Oh, here we go. As mentioned beforehand in the document, Neutral's done other commissions of the VTubers not to work or safer work without their permission. Refer to this page. After the events mentioned prior in Neutral moving on from VTuber number 2, he started focusing his interest in overfixation to VTuber number 3. On September 3rd, I'm sorry, I'm used to reading that as it's an American. On March 9th, Neutral goes ballistic. Immediately after VTuber 2 gave him a second chance to redeem himself. After the initial situation, invite him back to the server. Neutral finds out that VTuber 2 and VTuber 3 are collaborating together. VTuber number 2 invited VTuber number 3 specifically in their close friends or moods only. Okay, so we had a problem with VTuber number 2. VTuber number 2 and 3 collab. VTuber number 2 didn't expect anyone but them to join. As the lobby was supposed to only include those people, Neutral decided to harass VTuber number 3, calling him over 50 times over Discord while the collab was happening. Oh my god! Oh my god! What the fuck? Blank said I can play soon. Now we can be friends again. Gift me too, I'm equal like Blank. Oh my god! Oh my god! Neutral also gifted several subs to VTuber number 2 and also asked for VTuber number 3. He gifted him stuff since he wanted to be equal to VTuber number 2. Also for context, VTuber number 2 never said he and Neutral would be friends. Again, after the spam calls and text, VTuber number 2 consulted number 3, and VTuber number 3 reveals that Neutral could have started to fixate on me next. Consulted a Blank. TLDR, yeah, it's a new Google Doc, Chunky. What's up, Kitty? How was your concert? TLDR, Neutral needs professional help. Keep an eye on Lucio because that's his next target. Also, Neutral manages to twist words into his glitch thing, but now in private instead to everyone. So it is an improvement. Also, during gameplay, was being personally targeted by Neutral because of jealousy of not getting his attention. There's more, but it's a lot. To get my side of statement above after the breakdown and the consulting I had given him, I could have been a lot of stuff I was doing with friends in private, like D&D, for example. And I was the DM, and I remembered after finishing this session like normal, he sent me the following message. I made you something when you have the time, I'd like to show it to you. Oh, ta-da, I made this all by myself with one phone and one finger. That's incredible, I'll treasure it. Sorry, I was exhausted, had a little nap. It's okay, I'm happy you love it. I even had his fan art as my P&P because I truly found it amazing. And I treasure all fan art people make for me because people spending time to make stuff for me will always be priceless because they spend their own time to make something that's amazing, right? I agree with that. You might notice something. Oh my god, yeah, I think I just enjoyed drawing for you for fun. I wanted to be a friendly gift for you. I mean so much to me that you'd use it as a P&P. That was me putting the fan art me as a P&P, right? Don't count, lost count. I think the Cinder one counts at least as like 6 or 7 Google Docs overall. The following screenshot is him confessing to me that he never loved VTuber number 3 and he really liked people like me and my OC. I reacted with laughing face because I took it as a jest. I never considered he was actually serious. And I thought that he was being silly and adorable. And then he did again. I reacted the same way. I was just being cordial, okay? Then things got weird. He started going back to old messages to them and editing them, saying stuff like this as well. I know it shouldn't be on here a lot, but I want to say thank you for the memories. I'm going to say sorry to everybody. Neutral, don't do anything drastic, but starting with sorry is a good start. Well, they edited this to say traitor. What? Where he says traitor was him promising he would get help and change. I saw recently, last few days ago, people say he would edit his old messages, and frankly, just creeped me the fuck out. I don't even know what I did that was branded a traitor. I'm doing nothing but consoling him, giving him support, and help him. So this person is just very, very parasocial. Let me murder blank and take his place, okay? I mean, yeah, clearly just getting out of hand, right? Very, very parasocial. Let's see what else. I called that person 50 times. All right, here we go. This was the part I wanted to get to about the commissioning stat art without their permission. I mean, that's
Finally,
crazy.
Neutral starting commissioning art of multiple VTubers without their consent, especially VTuber number 3, since he wanted to replace him, as you saw in my previous screenshots. The first time he was discovered making arts of VTuber number 3 was when VTuber number 2's mods noticed it by chance on 24/04/2026.
So Blank is informing the Neutral has been commissioning art of me without his consent. I guess that's a PFP. Commissioning art of VTuber 3 without his consent and putting it as a PFP. Also potentially meant impersonating Blank. There were signs when Neutral started his VTuber number 3. Lightness and renaming himself to Volt. Oh, wow. Also, he was actually like impersonating somebody. I zoomed across all servers I've noticed, and that's how Blank found out. I assume because I actually asked him if he commissioned an artist, said he didn't. A random artist Neutral would commission. Okay, so they warned that artist, right? Hello, screenshot show artist number 3 directly messaging Neutral, where he again admits to everything in his overreactions about number 2 and number 3. You do deserve friends. Learn from this and try not to repeat your mistakes in the future. Okay, I also want to confess, I know I told you my crush on Blank, but before I used to crush on Blank originally, but it died after I got close to Blank. Feeling from both when they played together, set off reactions, it's hard to talk to them specifically. Never told Blank, and I won't ever. I know he's not interested because I've told others, but right now I just crush usually on people and their OCs, and these feelings conflict, and now I see my friends, so I'm just hurting them in the heart, and that's why I don't think I'm fit to be anybody's friend. I think I want to talk about just communicate, right? They're going to admit it to all this, that they were just kind of playing this mind game with them, playing with their heart, etc. Let's see what else. So after these DMs, there was no improvement as shown in the previous screenshots of me. He was saying it to get our forgiveness and let bygones be bygones. I mean, he never went to therapy. Has shown no signs of improving, as shown in his now private Twitter account. Yeah, so it seems like they just never really got that help that they needed. However, someone started commenting on his post and calling him out on commissioning people without their consent. Now you know what it's like for all the victims you previously stalked, harassed, and bullied them into serving you or into submission. This is karma. Although a narcissist like yourself would never truly understand that. Did you ask for permission to use their OCs? If not, that is parasocial behavior. Haven't changed one bit. To start off, you can leave Blank alone, away from your creepy fantasy. Doesn't want to be your friend. Your ace is too short. Get professional help. I think they go on to say those comments are a bit harsh. Let's see what they say.
Now I want to make absolutely crystal clear I do not, and I mean this, do not condone harassment of any kind.
Absolutely.
Whether you feel is justified or not. For context, no one knows who this person is.
Right.
He knows VTuber number 2 and is protecting him also. However, VTuber number 2 has no idea also who this person is and why they are defending him. Which is sketchy, and we are taking these comments with a grain of salt.
I mean, that's fine, right? Then he started his Reflection OC project, which is VTubers who design. He liked to rename them into reflections of their VTuber OC design. But the difference is he changed the color palette and that's it. Wait. So this guy copied other people and would just change their color palette and call it his own OC? That's weird, bro. Very, very weird behavior. Can we all agree to that? I think all of us would be like, that's weird. Let's see, the VTuber number 2 staff here have confirmed in front of the neutrals about neutrals reflected OC. Here's a list of reflections, and here's all the people, right? And much more. Pulling screenshot showing his OC, Dalton, who is seriously similar to VTuber 2's design. Harassment of VTuber 3 has gotten so bad out of hand, and now everybody's helping them to make sure they're alright and forget about this dreadful situation. After finding out the full story and the truth about his character, I was determined to make the doc and cut ties and finally call him out for this ridiculous harassment. He was giving, however, we now arrive at the most recent development. Yeah, it did look like a Baki, like, kind of stuff. In commissioning my VTuber model and others for scat art. So here's the big one. I was informed by VTuber number 3 about this. Hey, Lucy, I have a question. How can I help? Did you start the Google Doc against Neutral? Not yet, but I'm planning to. I found more reasons to start it. Oh boy, what now? You got scat art com to view me in blank. No fucking way. Please be joking. I wish I was. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. I'm going to be sick. I'll spare you all the grotesque already commissioned. The VTuber 3 got confirmation. It was him. We found out was he scrolled back to his old messages and Neutral edited them to this. Wow. Hey, I don't care anymore. Fuck you and your VTuber career. I'm taking your OC and making my own channel with him. What? What? That's actually fucking nuts. That's villain behavior, dude.
After composing
like a
myself,
movie
I
villain
asked a
says
friend
that.
of mine to investigate the matter, and I even paid them to sub to the artist's Patreon to check and confirm if our OCS were there and commissioned as scat art. And they
That
were.
is so
I
bad.
have not seen my own art because I do not think I would be able to see my OC, the design my
Yeah,
VTuber mama
exactly.
spent her time and effort to make, to be ridiculed and presented into a fetish piece that makes my skin crawl and stomach churn.
I'm immediately contacted the artist, let them know the situation. Of course, we'll keep the artist anonymous because they had no knowledge of this and did the right thing and deleted, took down the post. I'm really sorry to disturb you. I found a former friend of ours has commissioned you recently to commission some of our VTuber models to make fetish art without our consent or permission. We could please talk. It'd be possible to have the art taken down. We have not given permission. He requested your services. We respectfully do not associate with ourselves. Oh my god, I have no idea what characters are. They just let me know. I may give you my references. Yeah, I just saw the blueprints. Who is the person to commission art? I'm gonna go on to tell. I sincerely apologize for the confusion and frustration. So, God, that is absolutely disgusting, dude. That is absolutely disgusting. So, I think it's pretty clear this person is pretty problematic, from being overly parasocial to literally saying, I don't give a fuck, I'm gonna steal your OCs and your model and try to stream or make money or do whatever, right? But offer some support to the Zero. And of course, guys, if you want the full Google Doc, let me know. I'll give you the link inside of Discord, all right? In other news as well, guys, another crazy art situation going on over here in the VTuber drama subreddit, saying VTubers are using art without permission. Now, editing pictures with AI to use them uncredited instead of removing them as requested. So, looks like we have a, don't give me permission to do that. Do not feed my art into Gen AI. Looks like they're slightly changing stuff with Gen AI. Kind of what I can gather. Let's go take a look at what the OP has to say. This is not the first time this VTuber is mentioned here because of a history of using art without permission. You may have been aware recently it's still happening, but now he's using AI to edit the stolen copyrighted pictures and not crediting anybody. Okay, that's kind of what I figured. So, looks like they're just altering stuff that's already been like made and just using AI to kind of get around it, right? Let's go look at the TLDR right here. I'm not gonna go look at the past posts, but obviously we're here for this one. But
TLDR for the text below. YouTuber called AC narrates is using art without permission on many of his videos, and previously on paid subscription like Patreon, music platforms like Spotify, Apple Music,
so he's feeding it into Gen AI to make his own
crediting
stuff.
artists/companies, adding credits after being caught as if it was the same as asking for permission to use, ghosting artists unless requests made in public, videos involving art not deleted but made private, and one replaced with AI edited version picture. From that point, at least 40 other videos with similar AI edits were found and added to this post.
Wow, that's what all this is.
Descriptions were updated by the YouTuber, admitting the original art had to be blurred to avoid copyright issues. No credits added after either, even though the original picture can still be identified.
Dude, that's actually nuts. So, what's happening again, guys, is this person isn't crediting the original artist. They're just feeding it into AI and be like, oh, it's my own now. Of course, people are calling that out, and they're like, they just go on to either add credits or just, ignore it, right? Wow. That's actually wild. That is actually wild. Yes, we're about to talk about that, Corgi. What happened since it became public? After an uncredited artist requested removal in public because the private requests were ignored, YouTuber agreed, but he didn't delete, just made the videos private. A second event, another uncredited artist requested removal in public. Against the YouTuber agreed, made the video private, made it public again after editing the art with AI. Artist sent a request a second time for the public for the AI edit version of the art to be removed. Obviously, you saw what we saw in the screenshots earlier. People were like, hey, don't feed my stuff into AI. Everything was replaced in a short time. Not enough time to request an artist to draw it again, and replacement was uncredited anyway. Third event after this, the YouTuber promoted an audio from Patreon and YouTube using a picture from a third different artist who confirmed in public that they weren't asked for permission to use. The artist edited with AI and not credited. That's so messed up, dude. That's super messed up. I've never heard of this particular YouTuber. Let's go take a look. Yeah, I mean, that's evil, dude. Especially if artists are like, hey, like, that's not okay, right? I mean, they're bigger, too. If this is all true, that's pretty heavy, right? Like, that's actually a pretty big deal. Especially if the artists are like, hey, like, you can't do that, right? Replacing art taken without permission with AI edit versions and not crediting the original artist isn't okay. Adding credits to videos only after the issue became public doesn't mean it's okay to take art without permission. I'll definitely be keeping an eye on this, chat. This is really a very messed up situation. Wow. I mean, already stealing without permission, feeding it into AI is already morally wrong, but then on top of that, like, you're making money, you know what I mean? Like, you're making money on YouTube, you're uploading, you're using other people's art, they call you out, and then you just make it an AI art version of the same thing. I mean, you can pretty much see right here, guys, the comparisons of where they've been fed into and just change over. That's wild, guys. That's wild. Yeah, I have not given you permission to do that. Do not feed my art into an AI. Here's some of the messages as well. Why do you steal artwork? No credits for the art. All 3 YouTube videos and on all the other platforms. That's crazy, guys. That's crazy. Well, another crazy Gen AI situation, guys. I mean, look, I know some people like Gen AI, but this right here is blatant theft. You know what I mean? Like, no permission. Taking stuff that's already been done, and of course uploading it in, trying to alter it to look a little different so this artist can't claim rights or anything, I guess. I don't know. It's very messed up. Very, very messed up. In other news, guys, I do want to talk about Novel Horizons for a moment. Novel Horizons, if you don't, you forgot. Unfortunately, guys, the Grimmy coin, which was a silver Grimmy coin, actually did get canceled. This was put on by Novel Horizons. However, Grimmy went on to say, hey, I'll make sure you do a chargeback because the price of silver went up so drastically. It was a big mess that they were not able to fulfill these, right? Well, I wanted to talk about another situation that recently happened. I don't know what's going on with Novel Horizons. Again, I've never had a bad experience with them, but I did want to at least talk about what's going on with Novel Horizons overall. So here we have Alex, guys, who said, I did not expect anything so high quality, but this honestly feels like a joke. It's literally missing an eyelash. So unfortunately, guys, you can see this eyelash here is gone, but they received the statue. I think this was like the demo version or at least the promise version, and this is the one they got. So it does look like the paint job is kind of weak, things like that as well. But other people going on to talk about their experience as well, saying, yeah, mine didn't sit properly, causing it to lean by 2 inches. I'm missing an eyelash, and even my wing is loose. Now Verizon customer support email doesn't work. They ignore me in Discord. I've seen other people have the same issues. Again, I'm telling you guys this because I don't want you guys to like attack Novel Horizons, right? But I do at least want to, you know, point it out, right? The paint job is sloppy. It looks like it's melted. Prints for the eyes look awful. Honestly, it just feels like a waste of money when it takes this long to release something only for it to look this bad. I definitely get where they're coming from, right? I mean, guys, they waited for up to 2 years for this stuff, right? Haven't got mine yet, but things did not look encouraging. Not to mention, I followed the Novel Horizons link in my order email. Takes me to a random order slot machine website. That doesn't really instill confidence, of course, with the OP here. Yeah, I mean, even here, as proof of this, right, Nova, Captain says, I've been watching their Discord, and apparently a lot of figures are missing the eyelash on one eye, so this must have been a manufacturing issue, right? Also, the one that arrived without wings was a huge letdown. Practically 2 years of waiting with these results. Ain't a good look. That's rough, guys. Here's the original page for the figurine. The price of this, guys, was $175. As you can see, here is the, you know, the figure if you want to see it. I mean, it looks really nice, but I mean, $175 and receiving something very subpar. That really sucks. Missing an eyelash. I mean, the paint job looks melty. I can see why people would be upset. I can see that. So, again, I don't want anybody to like attack Novel Horizons. I'm not trying to take shots at them, but I do at least want to point out there's been 2 issues with VTubers. That's my job, guys. I cover on the VTuber news, you know. We're not having a Sebastone Bulb. Yeah, I mean, we're still wondering about that Noctis, but I don't have enough to go on to really hit you with anything, you know. In other news, guys, I didn't want to give you an update about Anki. And Anki is actually, you might remember this was the East Coast VTuber con that we talked a lot about. They basically imploded because, unfortunately, they failed to secure security. You know, a lot of big sponsors like SVA backed out. Well, guys, Anki is officially, last time I talked about them, had not really updated us, right? Radio silence. Well, they did decide to clear their guest page on their website. On top of this, though, what I will tell you is I reached out to them for a statement about ticket sales because I was told a number. I wanted to see if I could get clarification. Well, guys, I was met with radio silence. No answer for a while. Eventually, they showed up and said, well, we told you that we were going to find this information out, but now we're not going to tell you. And I'm like, but didn't you guys say you were going to tell me a week ago? And they're like, well, we changed our mind. We're not going to tell you ticket sales. I'm like, okay, well, I was just trying to find out to clarify the number that I was told if that was correct, but okay, whatever, right? So there was like a week where they didn't respond to people, and then all of a sudden their Discord blew up again. Basically, a lot of what was going on within that was one of the sponsors, allegedly, I say allegedly with a big cap, has roots in generative AI. So a lot of people were having some issues with that within the Discord talking about it. But I did reach out to them trying to get a clarification on that ticket sale number. They have never clarified that. It's been a very long time since I asked for that information. And sadly, I just don't think I'm going to get it. So, without further ado, guys, I'm going to tell you the number that I was told back when I was brought on as a partner, which I'm not a partner anymore. Again, I did give them fair chance to, you know, let us know what the actual ticket sales were. But I was told at the time, guys, ticket sales were between 45 and 60 units for the entirety of the con. Again, chat, this was, you know, a while ago. I mean, about 2 months ago, so maybe they have ticket sales, but 2 months ago, 45 to 60 ticket units was what I was told. Yes, like individual tickets for the whole con. For the whole con, I was told they sold anywhere between 45 and 60 tickets. Oh, what happened? I missed what happened with the mods. I mean, good job, mods. I don't know what happened, but good job. Yeah, and they were expecting, you know, hundreds, etc. So this is obviously, this con is, I think it's dead on arrival, you know. Call out Fall Out Boy because it's dead on arrival. That's a deep cut joke, by the way. Gotcha. But unfortunately, guys, I don't think this con's going down. But what I found really weird was that we were met with radio silence for so long. And yet Kibble says, desperately craving a US VTuber con, not California. And then, you know, yesterday Anki's waving at them like, maybe you should be transparent with the people that want to attend your con rather than going on here and being like, oh yes, we're East Coast Convention. Like, bro, I'm going to be so honest. I don't even think that this con is going to happen. And if it does, I think it's going to be a nightmare, guys. So, again, they're very active on, you know, social media about we're not getting answers. I don't know, guys. I don't think this con is looking good, selling that many tickets as well. Again, it was 2 months ago, but even if it doubled, hypothetically, right? Let's say they sold 120 tickets for an entire con. That's not good, guys. That's not good. Yeah, I was going to say VTuber DashCon. That's what everybody's been talking, think that it is. In other news, guys, I do want to talk about 2 quick posts before we dive into the Ironmouse stuff, but I feel like this was kind of relatable to a lot of people. But Bob said, as much fun as I had at Offkai, I definitely confirmed something I've known for a while, and honestly, it sucks. It's impossible to have no enemies on the VTuber community. You interact with one VTuber person group, and you're immediately disliked by one or more people. No matter how kind you are to everybody, simply being associated with someone, even if it's just in passing, is enough. Oh, thank you, King. You're sweet. I'm just going to keep everybody, get someone to drop you in a moment's notice. It sucks, but hey, we move on, I guess. I'm going to be honest, guys. It's really sad, but this isn't just VTubing. This is every community ever, anywhere, right? You can be the nicest person in the world. Look at Ironmouse, right? And people have a problem with her. It's wrong, but people would literally find a reason to hate on you. And it does suck a lot. I told Bubs, I'm just like, hey, like, keep your head up. You know, of course, it does exist, cliques, tribalism, etc. But VTubing, of course, is no exception to that. I mean, I encourage all of you, if you're dealing with people like this, right, that if you're associated with somebody and they're hating on you, you can also take the opportunity to try to explain, but they're also not owed that explanation if they're gonna immediately jump to conclusions, right? So, I guess we'll see what happens. There's always going to be drama wherever you go, especially there's a lot of eyes on you. Yeah. Your mods are preventing me from asking a question. Are you trying to at me, XD? You're trying to ask, at me? Adding me is, auto-modded. Call you after stream? Hell no, you cannot call me. No, you cannot call me. Absolutely not. There's gonna be drama wherever you go, especially there's a lot of eyes on you. Yeah. Yeah, so if you're trying to ask me a question, maybe just don't at me on Twitch, but that's all I can tell you. That might be the reason. In other news, guys, I do want to talk about a controversial take that recently happened. Oh, but now I'm annoyed they ran to YouTube. Oh, okay, so wait a second. So this person is asking me something irrelevant, and they ran to YouTube to try to ask me this question. Nice. I love that. So my mods tell you, or mod you not to ask something, and then you run to YouTube. Hell no, dude. Yeah, you're getting hidden from my channel. Bye-bye. 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 In our news, guys, I do want to talk about a controversial take that recently was kind of taken off over on Twitter. I would love to get your thoughts about it. Here we go, guys. Let's go check in with Dark Souls, the Twitch partner, who says we aren't blind. We can see you only want to do things on stream and not offline. If you notice this behavior from anyone, drop them fast as fuck. Because it's not worth it, man. The days of streamers wanting to chill offline and get to know somebody is tough. So, I'm going to approach this in 2 different ways, right? I'm going to approach this in 2 different ways. So, number 1, we're in blind, we can see you only want things to do on stream and not offline. I don't know if they're talking about people that only want to, like, interact maybe on stream and they feel like they're getting used. Maybe, but maybe that's what they meant. But I feel like if they're saying, yeah, like, drop them fast as fuck because it's not worth it. The days of streamers wanting to chill offline and get to know someone is tough. I mean, here's the thing, dude. At the end of the day, nobody owes you their time, right? Like, you don't owe me my time, and I don't owe you any time, right? Like, I feel like this take was either, like, worded really god-awful, and their intention was what I said, right? Their intention was something like, they're trying to use you for clout, maybe, but I don't feel like this was worded in that way at all, right? Like, if we were going to say, oh, yes, I'm trying to use somebody for clout, We're blind, we can see you only would do things on stream and not offline. But like, why would offline have to do with anything to do stuff with clout? You know what I mean? Like, I think that this was either worded very poorly if they're talking about people only using you for clout. I don't know. Well, what do y'all think? Before I give you what I think it's actually about, some people said this post, clout chasers only want to hang out and game in the streamer's live, sitting and farm viewership or people bigger than them. Which, like, if that was the case, like, then why did they say this? Yeah, I mean, like, I don't want to assume, like, the worst, but I think this was just horribly worded if that was the case, right? Like, why not just talk about how, like, say the word clout, you know? When blind, we can see you only want to do things on stream and not offline. I mean, like, this reason alone right here doesn't lead me to believe it was about clout, right? I guess that's kind of where I stand on it. He's a streamer wanting to offline, get into somebody is tough. I mean, even so, that doesn't really sound like clout as well. I don't see where they clarified anything at all. I mean, I do know that it, of course, commented on other people's stuff, but let's see what they said. This person says, bro, so many people all want to do chill shit with offline who don't want us, so feels. Yeah, and I think for me, like, I kind of took this, I think in the general public's consensus of how people took this, which was more along the lines of, like, dude, people are busy, like, nobody really owes you their time, right? You know, a stream, like, doing stuff on stream is my time to hang out with people, right? So I think dropping them seems a bit unfair. People have lives outside of streaming. Most of us are busy with their content, recording YouTube, etc. In my case, I have calls and consultations, so my free time is super limited. My stream time is my time to spend with friends. Some people just have small social batteries. Obviously, there's nuance, but I don't know, seems a bit rash in my opinion. I do think transactional relationships are gross. I just think the way that this was, like, worded seemed really... It was just very poorly worded if they were talking about clout or transactional relationships, you know what I mean? That's at least what I think. What do y'all think about it, though? I'm gonna take a sip of my tea while y'all tell me what you think. I mean, obviously what I mentioned here is kind of the general consensus. Yeah, I mean, some people treat VTubing as work, others treat it as co-workers. I mean, I'll be honest, guys, some people want to interact with you, but streaming is their only time to do that. I mean, that's me. That's me. Like, I don't have time much outside of stream to hang out with people. It's just the way it is. I get invited to stuff all the time, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm in a subathon. I literally just cannot, you know? Yeah, I mean, it's, again, I don't want to think that there's malice, right? But it's just kind of like, I don't know, it's really weird take. Of course, this did blow up. A lot of people, you know, pushing back on it, saying things like, you know, Scott Falco says, used to think like this, I'm still a bit cautious. But truthfully, I came to realize the simple matter is people are busy. Always personal when a message isn't replied to, or you can only seem to hang out on stream, right? Bill says, I beg people not to have this mindset because while I love hanging out offline with people, with friends when able, I only happen once a blue moon and not from lack of interest. I work all day, 6 days a week, maybe stream twice, and the rest of my life, free time is spent with my partner. So I don't want to assume anybody is like, has like bad intention or anything like that. I just think it's, you have to be, understanding and empathetic of other people, right?
In family, work, internet,
yeah,
connection,
exactly. There's
time
so
zones.
many things
Some
going
people
on.
literally just can hang out when they are streaming. We are not in high school anymore. We all have responsibilities that we have to take care of. The day only has 24 hours, sadly.
I agree with that. I think basically for me, it's just like, you have to be empathetic to this, you have to be empathetic to the sense that people have a lot of going on in their lives, right? Some people have to take care of other people. Some people have siblings. Some people have partners, wives, whatever, right?
Get a private friend group first.
Husbands.
Then go into this subculture / community to look for friends.
Right.
I have a couple of Vtuber friends, but since becoming one myself, I understand how busy people are. 40 hours a week plus church and making my own content as well as champing elara and other kami oshi. Life is busy and exhausting.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate that, so thank you for giving me your time. That's why I always thank you guys, because I understand how it is to be busy. So I thank you for your guys' time, because you guys are kind enough to give that to me, you know what I mean? But also, like, for instance, like for me, right, guys, like, I'm busy all day long normally. Like, I have to carve out and make time for community night or carve out time to do certain stuff I have to force myself to stop working at a certain time because I know I'll just keep going and make my life worse. So, I thought this was interesting. I know a lot of people kind of took it one way. Maybe they meant it the other way, but I just think my lesson about this is just be more empathetic, dude. People have lives, you know? Nobody owes you their time either. Like, I know you want to get to know somebody off stream, but I'll throw you a curveball here. A curveball here. Did you know that you can get to know somebody on stream? It's possible. You actually can. Like, yeah, I understand wanting to chill offline, but not everybody's able to do that, right? My sense as well, like, not only am I busy, but I have to protect my voice because I have to talk every day, guys. I have to go to meetings as well. I have to protect my voice. I do not talk outside of stream as much as possible to protect my voice. That's just how it is. Some people have different circumstances, you know? Right, exactly, Spindly. Very crazy. And finally, Chad, I do want to talk about what's going on with Mousy. Let's take a look here. So I have censored this very, very heavily. I will let you know what, in layman's terms, what this says, but sadly, guys, I did put out this post the other day on the 27th, 2 days ago. Earlier today, apparently BB No Money, his Apple Music account was hacked, displaying a horrible message aimed at Ironmouse. You can look this up if you want to, but I'll tell you what it basically is. This message included calling her ugly, to unalive, and lots of other heinous things. It was very absolutely disgusting. So here's the names of the people that hacked, and it said Ironmouse should, and of course it said to unalive, etc., etc. They went on to say to BB No Money, and God, I hate even having to like remotely say this and it emanate out of my tongue, but they went on to say things like Ironmouse and BB No Money interact with children inappropriately. Lots of other horrible things, guys. I mean, very, very gross message. Hacking BB No Money and BB No Money's Apple Music. Of course, you know, this was aimed at Ironmouse right here. I think this was obviously potentially part of the group of people that have done stuff before. Now, I do want to talk about something, though. I have a theory. It's a little bit of a game theory, but I have a game theory, guys, so listen up. Originally, I thought this might be the group that had bothered Ironmouse before over under Spotify. However, I don't think it's that group, and I'm going to tell you why. So recently, a couple days ago, David, if you remember David, guys, who was arrested, David's account got hacked. And there was some fake like stuff they put up on his channel. Obviously, the guy's horrible. He murdered that poor little girl. Horrible guy, right? But his stuff got hacked. But on top of that, guys, a bunch of other rappers' stuff got hacked as well. I did not realize this, but another streamer brought this to my attention. Kanye, Playboy Cardi, Kendrick, a bunch of big rappers all got hacked at the same time. And obviously, BB No Money is a rapper as well, and he got hacked. So I do think this is a different group. I don't think this is the same group that was originally bothering Ironmouse. I find the timing of this to be a little bit too coincidental, but that's why I think it's a different group of hackers. I mean, we all know Kanye's password. What is it? I'm scared to know. Don't tell me. But anyway, guys, Ironmouse, of course, always getting harassed by just somebody, right? She didn't do anything. It's very, very sad to see this always happen to her. She's such a good being. People are, of course, saying, people are so horrible. Why go to your way to do this? You gain nothing from it, and showing everyone what a disgusting person you are. I'm recalling my post about Mouse not wanting to play NTE. Seeing the amount of people that hated her because of misinformation is staggering. Critical thinking is dead. Only toxic hive mind remains. You know, I might say something very controversial, chat. I'm going to say this. And, you know, if I get canceled, it'd be what it be. But I think genuinely people that are so hateful and disgusting like this do not belong in modern society. I don't know that's controversial. I don't know that's going to get me canceled, but legitimately, I think that people that do stuff like that do not belong in modern society. That is unacceptable. Pirate Pop Sinner says, imagine putting this much effort into trying to hurt another person. It's beyond pathetic. No matter what anybody thinks they're creator, this kind of target harassment is never okay. Ironmouse doesn't deserve this. I hope the people responsible are held accountable. Look, I don't want anybody, I do not believe in harassing anybody or attacking anybody or physical harmony and that kind of stuff. I just think that, sadly, chat, there are people that are so beyond saving or understand their actions have consequences that it's just, they're beyond saving, right? You know what I mean? You have no place in modern society to continue to try to function among people that practice empathy and understanding, right? It's horrible. It's horrible, you know? Of course, Yui says, this would be the first time when Cry For Me was at its peak. You remember all that. We covered all that. The stuff with Cry For Me, Rakai, etc., right? It's just sad, guys. I think that some people should not be on the internet. And if you're going to treat people so horribly, that's unacceptable. And I would say stuff like this, guys. You might be joking, but legitimately, don't do this kind of stuff, right? I do not wish harm upon anybody in any way, shape, or form. Give me stuff like this. I'm sure they're joking again, but, you know, unacceptable, right? So, like, we ride at dawn to find this guy. Yeah, of course, you know what I mean? I wish infinite warm pillows on whoever did this. I mean, obviously, they, you know, it's been restored. I did check it. It's fine. Maybe No Money stuff doesn't show this anymore. But the best thing you can do is just report in these types of situations, right? But I think that there just is a line where it's... I just don't think that you should get to interact with everybody else, you know? Like, well, you don't belong in modern society. We're past the point of doing these evil, heinous acts, you know? Like, come on. You know, imagine if they took these skills and did something good. They've hacked into Apple Music, guys. Imagine them, I don't know, like, Chris Hansening them. Chris Hansening other people, right? Like, there's so many good things that you could do with this kind of skill set. Why have you chose to do evil with it? You know what I mean? So many good things you could do with that. I hope they step on a Lego, yeah. Yeah, put the energy into good use, exactly. Again, I don't know, saying they don't belong in modern society is controversial. Like, maybe it's not as controversial as I thought it was, but I don't know. I just feel like when you do these types of heinous and evil and disgusting things and say stuff like, you know, oh, BB No Money and Ironmouse interact with children inappropriately. I mean, come on, that's disgusting. That's just a flat out lie. We can Tom Holland people, what, reveal all their secrets before it comes out? Who knows behind this? If it's some edgelord there, might be hope, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know, guys. Crazy situation going on with Ironmouse, but of course, it seems like it has been wrapped up, guys, so of course you can go and support and give her some love. With great internet access comes great responsibility, yep. Yeah, it's like, I just wish your pillow's warm. That's all I got for you. Yeah, I hope your pillow was warm tonight, you know? But guys, that's it. I told you it was going to be a short one today. Not a lot going on. And I'll be honest, guys, I kind of like it when there's not a lot going on in the VTuber world, right? It's always a nice thing to not have a ton of news, because normally news is kind of, well, it's kind of associated with being bad. But luckily today, chat, it's mostly good news, a little bit of bad stuff kind of mixed in there as well. But all is good today, chat. All is, you know, pretty decent besides the Ironmouse thing and, of course, that other person. But it's a short stream today, guys. Short stream today. Don't you'll double down next. Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah, it's like save it and pass it on for later. Double it and pass it on. Oh, God. Anyway, guys, we're going to go see Appy. Give her some love and support. He's still fighting Radon on her level 1 run. So give her some love. Thank you guys so much for being here. I will see you all later tonight for community night. We're going to be watching Hercules. Wait, I have to call you after stream. We are going to be watching Hercules. Disney's Hercules. So I'll see you guys tonight. All right, guys. Bye, everybody. Have fun with Happy, okay? Short stream. All right, bye, YouTube. See you later. Bye, Twitch. Have a good one. Bye, Twitter. Bye, guys. Have a great